I get asked a lot, how do you stay inspired? And I have to tell you, it's different for each one of us, but I'm going to take you through what I do for me right now. And if you see, I'm not in my studio. I am in this beautiful desert in southern Utah. And I have to just get out in nature every so often and fill myself inspirationally, creatively, spiritually, emotionally, all of that. It all goes into the same bucket. And unless I do that on a regular basis, I can't paint good art. Like I'm empty. Nothing comes out. And so if you've noticed, we as artists tend to go through highs and lows and, we're inspired, we're not inspired. And sometimes we don't know why or how to stop it. And this was one thing I discovered years ago is that if I sprinkle in things that I love to do on a regular basis and make them non-negotiable, then I don't get so empty or uninspired to paint. So it becomes more like this. And it just, it's a better place to live too, because I'm not in highs and lows. And I always feel in a good spot where art can spill out of me. And so we've actually been outside for hours, and it's been so inspiring. And just listening to the sounds of nature and looking at these red rock mountains, the colors, the dirts, there's colored rocks here, different minerals turn them green, and we were collecting selenite. It's just amazing. And that may not be it for you, but I had to learn what it was for me. And so that's what you need to do as an artist. What is it for you that keeps you in that state of just inspired all the time? And I'm actually going to take one of my mason jars in a bit, and I'm going to be walking around, and when I see that beautiful red sand of the perfect consistency that I love, I'm going to take it with me, and I use that in my art. And that's what makes my art me. And that is what you have to figure out about you and your art. What makes yours unique, expressive to you? You don't have to sell it, but if you're making it for yourself, isn't it worth it to make something that gets you so excited or you just love? Well, that's how you do it. You figure out what you love about life itself and you bring it into your art. So I'm going to be walking around looking at the beautiful spring flowers blooming and just being in this space, listening to the birds and the wind rustle these beautiful sage plants and enjoy these colors. And then I'm going to go take all of this back to my studio and it's going to come out in my art. And that is what you need to do for yourself. Find what it is about you and what you love and just bring it into your art. And how can you not love that?